Hello and welcome to the first episode on this channel. I wasn't expecting it to be Pocket. If you must know, I wanted to do something with this channel like at the end of last year, like the last 2 days. I wanted it to be the mythical season of Scarlet and Violet, and I just never got around to it. But yeah, no, we're getting into this. Like, Champions is probably weeks away from being announced fully with the release date, presumably. I mean, we can go over that in the battles, but on why I believe that to be true. But you know, I didn't think I could fill a whole month of content with just Pocket and TCG, so I don't think ZA's interesting enough to warrant multiple episodes in a month. So yeah, here we are with Pokemon TCG Pocket. Originally, when this released, I didn't think much of it because there was way too much coin flipping. My deck of choice was this, that I still haven't dismantled, but you know, look at this thing. Look at this, coin flipping. You can only play against so many Misties and be like, oh, that was fun. But as time went on and more sets came out, we actually got good. I think Rare Candy was the big turning point for me. And over the summer, they actually did a really good job with balancing, where each new set brought new decks to the table, but none of them were like super overpowered to make the ones that were already around irrelevant for the most part. And then Suicune happened, and we've been recovering ever since. Suicune was a mistake. I love the deck, mostly because I like Greninja, and it's a really easy deck to play. And it's a really tight 20 cards right now. Like, there's what, 1 or 2 flex slots. Maybe you drop the copycat for a Frogadier because Chingling annoy you. But, like, I love Suicune still. That said, we are getting to a point where the power level of decks is catching up to Suicune. I don't think Suicune's getting that much worse, though Chingling helps. Chingling definitely helps. Turns out Itchy Pollen is good. This season I've really liked the Altaria deck, like a lot. Though part of my New Year's resolution this year is weekly I want to do a tournament. Doesn't matter what game, I want to do a tournament. So like, last night I tried the Uwu tournament, and this is the deck I played. I was playing Hydreigon with the Purpro from the new set. It didn't go great. I went like 2 and 3. I think I went 2 and 3. I usually drop when I hit 3 losses. So one of the losses was I needed one of 2 cards. 6 cards left in deck, and I had a research, both in the bottom. Another one, no rare candies, and the third game was similar situation, I believe, though it was a lot less likely to win. It was against it was poison. I've seen a lot of poison in the past couple days. But no, I really like the Altaria deck, and I think that's what we're going to be playing today. This is probably the deck I want to work on, even though Suicune's really good, and I'd like to play Suicune too. But what I like to do to follow the meta is I like to check out the Twitter account, Yuki_Ichiban, with the first I being a 1. They do a really great job at breaking down the meta from the tournaments that are on Limitless. So this is from the past week. This was put out the 19th, so Monday. So it took up all the weekends, I imagine, and all that stuff. So we're sitting at a point where Hydreigon is actually around the same level as Suicune in doing well. Or, I don't actually, let's find out. Is it doing, yeah. I don't know if it's doing well or being played, or being in top cut is what I imagine it is. So And like Altaria is doing well. I hate this new Magnezone so much. Once again, not a fan of coin flipping cards. Magnezone's a coin flipping card. Swablu's also a coin flipping card, which is... Oh yeah, that's why I lost that other game from the tournament. I got to sleep for 3 turns while they set up. That was a good time. Really good time. I love coin flips. Anyway, yeah, like the meta is catching up to Suicune finally. So it's in a better place than it was a few months ago. Oh, the Suicune meta. Oh, I'm so glad it's gone. So yeah, let's get into some matches. All right, we found our first opponent. What do we got? Oh, this emulator. Takes a little while to load. Takes a little longer to load. But yeah, no, I've been liking Altaria outside of the Sing. Oh my god, why? Okay, there we go. We're in. It's nice to just go in early, hit with the Chingling, which we're opening. Very nice. Play Swablu. And like if the Greninjas don't get online immediately, we don't care too much. Hello, Ralphs. I see they're preparing for the new set. The video happened earlier today. As of airing of this video, not as of me recording. Oh, okay. That's not good for them. That's not good at all. Copycat's a very good card, though. Everyone's playing Poison Barb. Why? Okay, I mean, that's fine, but... Alright, hopefully this gets us a frog. Oh well. Don't know if we want to play that. We'll play one of these. Attach there, and... Hopefully we find a draw supporter. Or an Altaria. We take an Altaria too. We're gonna do lots of damage. We can one-shot the NDD. Can't really complain about a one-shot into an NDD. Research would probably be our best draw, actually. But Altaria is really good. We got 13 cards in deck, so less good. But I think we have to do it. Alright. Hey, we got there. Perfect. We probably win. Come on. I got really lucky with the immersives for the first Mega Evolution set. Ended up with 2 of all of them and 3 of the Gyarados, as I went for a full art copycat that I still don't have. I'm like, I think I'm 10 packs away from it. Or I'm close to 10 packs away from like just being able to redeem it, so yeah, there's the concession. Alright, not bad first turn. Or game. That's what Chingling does and Badoo in TCG, but you know. Alright, we're loading into game number 2. Maybe. There we go. As you can see, we're in Ultra Rank 4, so we should make it to Masters by the end of the season. Okay. This is an okay hand. Oh look, it's their Chingling. That's nice. We want to Lycia first. Lovely. Pokeball. Hopefully gets us a Brokey. Yep. It's like 2 versus... We'll play 1 Chingling. We'll keep 1 in the hand in case we draw something better. Let's see what they're playing. If they're playing Hydreigon, we probably switch over to Archingling next turn. If they're not, we just evolve and sit in the active. Alright, we're fine evolving and sitting in the active. Copycat is actually pretty great here. Oop. We got a +1, essentially. And our hand wasn't doing anything. Yeah, I would rather have another Brokey down, I think. And we're good. Like, they're not gonna rare candy, so I don't really care what they're doing. Like, we could block Pokeball, but they didn't play it last turn, so... Eh. They're gonna be annoying, though. We'll probably have to sacrifice the Jingling after we take out this one. Because I assume they have one Magnezone in hand, at least, right? Probably. Okay. Part of me doesn't want to research here in case they have a copycat, because we're not going to do anything with these cards this turn. Our board is filled. But we'll see. Like, we're also kind of concerned about getting hit here by a Magnezone. And then getting Cyrus the turn after. We'll see. Because they do 90 with Magnezone. Okay. Like, if you want to play something onto the bench, I'm not going to complain. Yep, like that. Do they not have the... Okay, there it is. Yeah, this thing is annoying. Also, it hits us in range of Absol, so we're probably just done. Where'd our rare candy go? There it is. I think we probably lose this one, assuming they have a Cyrus in hand. It's very likely. But there's no real reason to stay in here. We'll just have to force them to have it. It's just very likely they do when we lose. That's okay. Boop. Get him. But I suspect here comes Cyrus, and that's a game loss. They're not playing the Cyrus. That's good. That's good. Okay. Alright. They didn't have the Cyrus. Let's go. Do they have Mars? You can eat the Brokey. Enjoy the Brokey. No red cards, so that's good. That's game. Alright, let's go. We got lucky. We got very lucky. We'll get a Altaria. Two Cyruses, real strong. Greninja might have been a mistake. Yeah, alright. Cool. That was a game 2. We continue our climb. How are we doing? We're on a decent streak. I think we're on a streak of 3 or 4. I think it's 3. I think. Once it loads. Yeah, we're up. 4 streak. So that's good. Well, let's go get another match. Alright, we found ourselves a 3rd match. One thing I really like about Pocket is how quick and snappy the matches are, though. Alright, this is manageable. I wish we had some kind of draw supporter. But otherwise, like, if we can find a Brokey, we're in heaven. I think we're okay with them going first here. Like, it's to our benefit. As long as they're not playing a Sabrina, which I don't think they are. A Greninja deck generally doesn't have the room for a Sabrina. They rely on the double Cyrus most of the time. I mean, when you're playing Greninja, you should. So, we don't have a Froakie yet, though. We don't have a bench. More important. And that is something we need eventually. You're drawing the wrong side of the deck. This little Chingling is not going to survive the turn. But they don't have Froakies down, so... Oh, there. Spoke too soon. This is going to be very bad once they lose the item lock. Very bad. Also, I think they're prepping for the big Greninja. Alright. Fine. We'll attach it. It doesn't really matter, but we'll attach it. Yeah, they're gonna attack with Greninja EX, it's looking like. And we're just drawing real dead. Oh. I have a Frogadier. Uh-oh. We would like to draw anything. I don't think it's going to matter, though, because anything we play is going to get sniped by Greninja, because we couldn't draw anything earlier. So, we'll see, but... You know, drawing poorly for, like, 4 turns in a row is not ideal. Not ideal. Do we find Pokemon now? Yes. Is it too late? Also, yes. I want the Chingling down. I guess we play that there. But I don't think there's a chance in the world this Brokey is surviving next turn. This Brokey is very, very gone. Sure. And once this Brokey's gone, I think that's the game with it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's that. They didn't play it. No, they didn't play a supporter this turn. Oh, okay. I mean, we're still very dead. The Greninja takes us out too. It took us too long to start attacking. Oh well. It happens. Like, we can do this, but it doesn't matter. Because we do that. I don't think we'd Cyrus anything here. Yeah, we just lose. Alright, we still have more games. These go real fast. Alright, here we are with another battle. We're going second. That's probably fine. Less fine. They start with a dino. We're in big trouble, but they didn't, so we're good. We're in little trouble, but not big trouble. Just a little trouble. Well, they got 2 of them. All right. Pokeball first. All right, we are not playing you down. We are not playing the Chingling into the Absol until we are attacking. We can play the Swablu though. It at least takes 2 hits before it goes down. And less draw power on Copycat. Hey, no attacks. Let's go. Like I said, 8 coin flips. I feel awful for doing that. But it does feel good. Okay. I don't think that matters to us. I don't think. At least not right now. To get an Absol out, then it becomes troublesome, but as of right now, we don't care too much about that. That could have been better. So I think we... Well, I mean, we obviously Lycia. It only gets us the other Chingling, but... we probably play one to the bench. Maybe it baits them. We'll see. Yeah, the 20 damage hurts a little. I almost wish we had an Ndidi. Almost. But I swear, you always start your Ndidi. Yeah, they're gonna eat the Chingling. That's fine. Oh, okay, on that. Just 3. That's good. They can still get what they need, but... Goodbye, Chingling. Like, we don't care that they take out the Chingling here, because it's mostly irrelevant. Mostly. We can just play another Chingling. Energy to Swablu. Copycat. We don't have the game on lock yet. But barring... Well, actually now I think we're perfectly fine. I was gonna say, barring a red on their side next turn, like if they have rare candy with Hydreigon plus a red, they do 150 and then it would be a draw, but now that we have a second Altaria, we just win? Yeah, okay. Or they just don't find the Hydreigon, but like it... We'll take it, we'll take it. One more battle. Alright, we have found our final battle, unless it ends on turn 1. What? Let's send Swabby in first. So anyway, like I was saying about champions being dated in the next couple weeks, I think it has to be. Namely, for a couple of reasons. One, Orlando is after the current regulation ends. And supposedly we were having one regulation after Regulation H. and that was scheduled from November to the end of March. So Orlando is like the first weekend of April. So Champions should... we're definitely switching to Jingling here. We'll draw first, but odds are we're retreating and letting Jingling chill. Nothing's happening right now. But yeah. So there's that. And also, in terms of grand challenges and global challenges, there are no grand challenges February, March, April, which is probably because those are global challenge months for Japan to qualify for nationals. And the game should have to release for like those to happen, for one thing. But do we want to copycat or Lizzie? I think we copycat. I think we copycat here. So, like, they could just do the global challenges in March and April if they want. Ooh, that wasn't too bad. But that's where I'm at with it. So it should probably be released or announced before Orlando registration goes up in a week and a half or 2 weeks from yesterday when this airs. If Champions is what's being played at that point. So, and it's a digital only product, so they can put it out whenever they want. There's no pre-orders to worry about or anything like that. We are going to continue our jingling. All we need is a Greninja, and we are in a very good place here. That's all we need, is to draw a Greninja. We need 2 Greninja hits on this Mega Absol to take it out. Oh no, anyway. That's actually probably good for us. Alright, well, sure. I don't know. Get him, Jingling. Like, we don't have supporters in our hand, so Mega Absol's not doing anything here. Cyrus is our worst draw, and there's 2 of them, so it's like a 25% for that, 25% for Greninja. Copycat would be really good right now. We would accept Copycat draw. Second Altaria is the worst draw right now. Oh, perfect. Alright, so we play this down. And we draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 7 plus 3. So we draw our whole deck plus minus 3 cards. Is what I'm seeing. Cool. I like that. We found only 1 Greninja. But I think there's still a chance we lose here, which is unfortunate. Oh, actually, never mind. I think we're in a really good spot. We can just KO the Dino, right? Yeah. Nice, 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 nice. We can throw this out in case they have a Mars. Probably don't, but get rid of it either way. They'll get rid of our Professor. Most likely. Actually, they're in a really bad spot. They have to attack with Dino. And we just get to Cyrus them up. Unless they have a Mars here, we're in a very good spot. Yeah, that's irrelevant. Like, Sabrina's not bad for them, but okay. Haven't seen a clap in a long time. Yeah, that was expected, but it's not going to do enough. Only does 130. Can do 150 with red, which sometimes they run just because it gives them a one-shot on Suicune. Well, mostly Suicune. But it's not enough for our 190 HP. Okay, that's irrelevant. Also, not super useful. Generally speaking, Indeedee is just kind of better for that role on Hydreigon is what I found. Oh no, anyway. Yeah, we could have drawn our entire deck. No need to. KOing the Mega is winning the game. Alright, cool. Not bad at all. I like this deck a lot. I mean, it's not quite Suicune because Suicune just draws like a fiend, but moving to something that isn't Suicune, I actually enjoy this. And I enjoy the Hydreigon decks a lot too when you're not playing against Chingling. When you're not Chingling locked, the Hydreigon decks are actually pretty good. I mean, they even play okay under Chingling, but that's why I went with the Furfro deck, right? Because it does 30 damage for 1, which means it just eats up Chingling. Chingling just disappears. And it takes no damage from it, which is unfortunate because that also means that Rocky Helmet doesn't work, at least from my experience. Not that it matters when you one-shot them anyway, but it's something. How's our win-loss this season? Not bad, not bad. I'll take it. 25-9 so far. I'll grind that up this weekend. But yeah, I think tomorrow, I started going through my TCG live collection and what decks I used to play, or what decks I played in the past. So that should be started. The first half of that's tomorrow. And then my goal is like Tuesday, Thursday, Friday releases. So Tuesday will be live before Ascended Heroes. So before the new set. It's not exciting, but it's like what I've been playing since. Oh my god, this format's just so bad. But yeah, that'll be fun. Then I think we're going to mix it up instead of Friday being like a freeform day. We'll have Thursday be part 2 of the decks I played, and then just because I want that history out there, I guess. And also, I don't want to get home Thursday and record immediately and put something up because I don't know what time I want to put this up. I'm sure next time we play Pocket, there will be a different overlay. I didn't think too much about this. I just needed things out. I needed to record so I could get things out. So I'm probably just slapping an overlay on this in post, calling it a day. We shall see. But like, otherwise I was just never going to start recording these, and I wanted to. And hopefully I'll get the overview out at the end of the weekend, hopefully. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Until next time, see ya.